The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. The Wolverines will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will get the first swing of the game. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
The quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game, so who do you look for? The tight end, and there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Davis will throw. Buys a little extra time. Fires on the move. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are, and they won't compromise. If you get to stick around here recently, a lot of success, too.
Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. He's going to take off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out quickly. And he breaks into the open. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to...
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much they'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Johnson looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Pocket starts to collapse. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That last drive, an absolute... He's going to fire deep. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. Offense getting set for first down. They use the end around first play of the drive. That'll get the eyes moving. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. They'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking to throw on second down. On target. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Quickly complete. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wide out in motion. Davis looking to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense. The offense has the whole playbook open to him on 3rd and short. They try to slip in the screen. Did not fool the defense at all. Nice stop by the defense.
He's got him and they can work. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Across the 25, he's got room. And he ran away from the defense. Offense set on 1st down. Give to the running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stops at the 21.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good... Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The give from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Got it in the middle. It's Prieskorn. Tackled immediately after the catch.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into...
He's going up top. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they'll close in on him. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Lets it fly. He's got it inside the 25. Michigan. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want
all kinds of running room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Trying to find his man on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's caught inside the 25. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to get to it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. And here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback checking off. Davis will throw. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a deep man. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run. Showing your physicality. Setting your offense up in a good spot.
They'll try the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive to...
Hit the afterburners, kid. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. A cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Davis looking to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Makes a connection. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They go to the ground, relying on that running game as they threaten a pickup of 4 down to the 13. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Grabbed behind the line. It's Priestcorn. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's second and goal. Motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Trying to get closer, and they knock it free. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Throws to the wideout. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And a big return. The defense will have to key on the run and try to get this ball back. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Davis will throw. It's complete to the left. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays.